let's go. Hello everyone. Time to play a little bit more Gungeon. Now I will say hello Gaia. Why, you're just gonna go to the bed? You can come to the lab, come over. There we go. Now, I'm gonna say, I kinda like don't wanna play the pilot anymore, to be honest. I've been having a bad time with the pilot. It's very difficult. So, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna play the Marine. I mean, I've finished the game with the Convict and the Hunter already, so I guess I like need to do the other characters so I can unlock more stuff. Also, I need to do this thing. I'm missing like 2 pieces. I know how to get a Prime Primer. I'm not sure how to get like the helmet thing. Oh my god, Gaia, what are you doing? So I'm not sure how to get there, but I guess we'll figure that out. But yeah, I still need to finish the game with the pilot and the Marine. So I've been having a really bad time with the pilot. So let's try the Marine now and see how it works. Now I know the Marine, he has armor, which is good, but I mean, it's not the greatest. I would rather like start with like a better weapon, you know, like the crossbow or a shotgun, instead of like starting with armor. Like I don't think the armor does that much, right? But I'm just hoping that the starting gun for the Marine is actually pretty strong. That's what I'm hoping for. We will see, I guess. Alright. Seems okay. I mean, it's a bit difficult to judge on the first floor. It does get a bit easier to get a better idea when, you know, you're using the starting gun on like the 3rd floor. Which you really shouldn't, but you know, sometimes... Oh my god, Gaia, what are you doing? Sometimes you get very unlucky, right? But this is pretty okay so far. So, he also has an active item. I think it's like, yeah, ammo drop. So I think you can only use that once. So that's important to know. There we go. Easy stuff. Actually blow that up just cause. But yeah, so far so good. No surprises here though with the character. This is pretty standard. Pretty like cookie cutter. Oh, I mean, I didn't see the bullets because I was looking up. I really want the key. There we go. Let's be a bit more careful with our HP. Well, I guess in that case it wasn't even our HP, it was just the armor. Which is even worse. Spring heel boots unlocked. Not sure what that is, but sure. We got something. Sticky crossbow, reload explodes. I mean, it is a blue chest. I wouldn't have opened it if... like, I didn't have another key there, but I did, so... Am I gonna go to the oubliette to the Marine? It's not really, like, my primary concern right now. I mean, it would be pretty good. I like how the crossbow actually, like, explodes when you reload. This is pretty strong. But I am gonna keep it there for now. I'm gonna use the Marine sidearm. So yeah, am I gonna go to the oubliette? I'm not entirely sure. It requires, like, so many, like... resources to go there. Oubliette, not oubliette. I keep saying oubliette. That's all how you say that. But yeah, it just requires so many resources. I'm not sure if it's worth the investment. I need to open this, so. We got a shotgun full of love. Kill it with kindness. Well, we'll see. I guess I really shouldn't have opened that chest, huh? But you know, I mean, it was a free chest, so. Why wouldn't I? Does it seem that strong? Seems okay. Let's go back. I'll probably use that for the boss fight. Not sure how good that's gonna be for the boss fight. Since a lot of the issues with the boss fight is actually like being able to actually have range to fight the boss. So before I go there, actually I wanna check. Alright, it seems like he has like pretty long range. So I'm gonna fight the boss, just cause. Like I don't think this is a concern. This is actually a problem. I'm surprised I didn't get hit there, but that was very concerning. I hate the explosive arrows. Please get off my case. There we go. We could have been doing a lot better here. I am gonna block that. I don't know why I'm doing so bad on this fight. I think I was really distracted by the explosive barrels, but we can still do fine here. There's no cause for worry. I really wish I was in a better situation there, but that was pretty tough. But I think we got the perfects here. It's a good start. Yeah, there we go. Oh, we got 2 keys, so we can actually go to the oubliette. That's actually pretty nice. Little Bomba. Well, actually, I think I've used this once before, and I think it was good. We'll see. Well, I do want to go back, and now I definitely do want to go to the oubliette. So I probably have enough for, like, to buy a key for the next chest and still go to the oubliette, so this is pretty good to me. Which gun am I gonna be using right now? I'm not entirely sure. I'm a bit worried this is gonna destroy the water barrel that I need for the oubliette. So I'm not sure if I should be using this, but well, there's a water barrel there, so even if we mess up the oubliette thingy, we can still get that hip holster, ammo, and I mean keys, which are good, but let's keep going. Alright, well, there goes the water barrel. That's what I was concerned about. But there was another water barrel just up there, so we're still doing fine here. Maybe I want to use the regular weapon here for now. I mean, that gun was like pretty strong, but I'm just like having trouble with like the charging reload times. And many of the enemies, they're very weak, so I'm kind of like, I don't want to waste like my bullets to kill like the easiest enemies in the game, right? So here we go. Hopefully this works. Okay, don't mess it up. A bit difficult though, like actually having to get like, you know what? This is, I don't like this. How am I gonna get it across? Good question. I think actually I'm gonna push it all the way to the other side. And this should give me more time to get in front. There we go, this should be good. A bit of a hassle, but we're doing it. There we go. I was really hoping that I wasn't gonna get stuck, but it didn't. So we're good, we're good. Let's push it down. So this run is pretty blessed so far. The game actually kind of like just gave me access to the oubliette despite everything. So I'm pretty happy about that. Now, how do we... Oh, I see. There's an opening here next to the shop. Seems like we have something else here. Yeah. That was an accident. I really wish I had not purchased that. That was an accident and a mistake. That is a thorough waste of money. This gun is just not good. I've tried using it before. It's just... I mean, it deals okay damage, but like... It's very difficult to use, and it doesn't work very reliably. Because you press the reload button to make the bullets, the bubbles, fly into the enemies. But as you can see, not every bullet actually flies into the enemies. Like, actually, most of them just sit around and don't do anything. Like, look at this garbage. I hate this. It does deal a decent amount of damage, but like, let's be honest. Well, it is a brown chest. But I do not have money for it. So sadly, I'm gonna take the junk. The junk is all that bad though. We can sell it and stuff. So the oubliette is all the way up there. I have 2 keys, so I don't think I want to buy anything else from the shop. I think I just want to go. We've been doing really well on this run, except that we wasted our money buying this garbage gun. But it happens, I guess. That was like a misclick. It is what it is. We're still doing okay though, and you know what? We perfected the first boss. That's a big deal. Makes a big difference. Well, this does deal like this amount of damage. It's just difficult to get the damage there, you know? Oh my god, there's even more enemies. Well, I'm trying to make it work because I bought it. That's pretty much the only reason I'm still using it. Well, I don't like it. Let's do something else here. You know what? This one I remember being like pretty decent, so let's try this. It's just I was a bit wary of using it for the first floor because many of the enemies were like way too weak, so it felt kind of like a waste. But now that we have a lot of challenging enemies, I feel pretty okay with using this. Definitely a lot better than the bubble gun. That was bad. There we go. A chest. It is blue, so I'm not entirely sure if I want to mess with that right now. Because I'm pretty sure we can get like at least a green chest from just exploring. So, wow, that was bad. That was really bad. Careful with the poison. As much as we tend to get poison immunity in many of our runs, we are currently not immune to poison. So we do want to be careful. Oh, that was my bad. I did see it coming, but I was just kind of like, really bad spot. I really wish the bullets wouldn't curve around so much. That's really frustrating. Like, that slime is definitely like the biggest target. Like, you should really kill it as soon as possible. Otherwise it becomes like a huge concern. There we go. Same thing for the mushroom dude. As you can see, him being alive is a bad deal. It's not good. There's another one too. Wow, that's a problem. There we go. Good stuff, good stuff. Took some damage on this room. Not that happy about that, but that's okay. See what we have in the shop. Molotov key. I mean, I am probably gonna be buying the keys, yeah. That's the armor. I think I'm gonna wait on that because HP is more replenishable than armor, right? So, what do I want to be using here? Probably gonna stick with this. It's been doing okay. Also, there's a little bit of AoE damage when the enemies get close, so yeah. No keys, alright. I'm hoping for keys, so I don't have to buy it. But we do have keys on the shop, though. If it becomes strictly necessary, we do have access to keys. Excuse me? Why did it not go? There we go. I swear to God I shot, but for some reason my shot did not go through. And yeah, I took damage there, but that's because the game messed me up. Like, let's be honest. That blue enemy that kept shooting me there for like half an hour, he should have been dead a long time ago, but for some reason the game just decided not to shoot. But there we go. Not that bad. We still have plenty of HP because of the HP upgrade we managed to get, so I'm not that despondent about this. This is a really bad spot to be in. Ah! I knew it was gonna get me. Like, the bullets that like curve around, they're like really difficult to dodge. They're like not easy. Can I dodge roll you? Yes, I can. There we go. So that the biggest problem right now I'm facing with this gun is the incredibly low rate of fire and the incredibly high reload time. It makes it pretty difficult actually to handle a lot of these rooms with like when there's like a lot of enemies. I'm struggling quite a bit, especially when the enemies don't die in one hit, like the blue boys and the red boys. I hate this. Thank you. Good stuff, good stuff. Definitely kill this. Well, that's two slimes, isn't there? I hate them. I wonder if charging all the way to the gun goes green makes it stronger or not. I'm not entirely sure. I assume not, but I don't actually know. Well, I think I'm gonna be using the crossbow now. it's not that strong. It is a mimic. I see. I see it. Well, I didn't know that bullet was gonna do that, so... I mean, what can I say? It is what it is. Knife shields. Use again to launch. I think the knife shield's like really good, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some ammo. And I'm gonna carry the knife shield with me. For the shotgun, for the love, yes, for sure. Let's just use the sidearm. I feel like the sidearm is actually like quite decent. So, well, it was nice of having the mimic actually, because that allows us to save a key. So it's... Excuse me? How did that hit me exactly? It was an explosion, I guess. Well, I should have seen that coming, but I didn't. So yeah, I mean, in the situation I'm in right now, I'm taking quite a lot of damage, even though I'm not struggling. Like, this floor has been like really easy so far, but I think a lot of the damage I've been taking has been because of my gun choice. The big, like, the cannonball gun hasn't been helping me that much. So I think I'm gonna carry the ammo with me. There goes the armor. I do not know how to do this room without taking damage, actually. I've tried it before, but... I'm gonna actually die on this room. Well, maybe not. It is a blue chest. I mean... I have to. Mark 10. Shit never ends. Okay. Well, we don't have the key for that for now. Probably get that during the boss fight. Well, I'm really disappointed that the health I bought and the armor I got were immediately lost to pits. Like, that's very frustrating, but I guess it is my own fault in a way. Or maybe in every way. Let me adjust this. There we go. But we're still doing okay here. I hate those enemies. I hate that their like shooting pattern is very difficult for me to dodge. Because it's like so different from every other enemy. Makes it very... Wait, I took damage again? What? Excuse me? There was nothing around me? How did I take damage there? Well, it seems like this run, despite the fact that it started really well, is gonna end very poorly because I lost half of my HP in the pits. Well, this really fucking sucks. But we don't have to give up, yeah? There's something we can do here. We can buy a key. And we can open that blue chest. And hope for HP or armor. I don't think it's gonna happen. It seems very unlikely to me. But we can hope. And I have perfected the slime boss before, so it can happen again. The Huntsman, Access of Evil. I've used it before. It's like really weak though. Reload for momentary safety. I mean, it protects you when it's reloading, but that seems like really meaningless. Like very, very meaningless. So I don't think this run is gonna go for much longer, but I don't know, who knows? We might be able to perfect this. We'll see what happens. So far, not that bad actually. That was really awful, but we're still alive. Hello Yaeko, how are you doing on this evening? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing better than I currently am doing right now. I hate when the boss does that. When he like shoots ahead of you and you can't really like escape those things. I hate that these actually destroy the knives, even though like I wasn't getting hit, I was dodge rolling. Well, the knife saved me there, that's for sure. No doubt about that. You know what, just blank again. I think I got the perfect, but I needed to blank again because I was in a bad spot. I think we got this. There we go. Alright, alright, alright. It's not over yet. The run is not over yet. Please get away from me. Like, I might actually die to that boy. There we go, we got some HP. Oh yeah, I remember when you perfect this boss. Excuse me? I was scratching my leg? That's not fair. That is absolutely not fair. I was scratching my legs. Well, there goes the HP we just got. I was gonna say, I don't think this run is over, but like, look at this though. This is really bad. We were doing okay when we got the HP, but then the Mimic immediately took my HP away, so we are in a bad spot again. Finally, I can get out of this dump, thank you. I thought I'll be trapped in the bowels of this place forever. Thank you again, hopefully I'll see you again soon, alright. So, what really sucks here is that, like, I might actually buy a blank here. Well, I don't have money for the key. What really sucks is that the boss on this floor doesn't give you an HP upgrade when you're perfect. I don't like that. Well, maybe that's because of balance. Maybe if they gave you an HP upgrade, it would make the game too easy. But, like, to be honest, it kind of sucks. Like, that really sucks. Give me 1 second. It says the stream is unstable. Well. Yeah, it seems really bad right now. Alright. Seems like it's back, but it was really bad for a second. Let's not worry about that. We do have plenty of guns, which is nice, but I'm just worried about my HP though. Let's use a trunk gun for now, which is good. This is the second floor, so I can definitely go through the whole thing without taking damage, but we will see. You know, sometimes you just mess things up and you get fucked. And you know what? Having the turtle boy actually helped me. Makes a big difference. I almost died right there. That was almost my demise. Oh my god, and that was almost my demise again. This is the problem, you know? It's not even like the enemies. It's just me falling for like some bullshit trap in the floor. But there we go, we're still alive. Oh no, this might be the end of me actually. Well, I'm still alive. Alright, we good. The turtle boy saved me. Let's go. The space turtle friend. I do not have HP to get the key, so sadly I am not gonna attempt to. Excuse me, what hit me? Did the sniper boy actually just shoot instantly? That makes no sense to me. Like, that actually makes no sense to me. He wasn't aiming. Okay, I understand what happens. I was behind the pillar and the enemy was aiming at me, but his laser beam wasn't showing because he was right next to the pillar, so his laser beam was being cut by the pillar. So I thought he wasn't aiming at me, so I thought I was safe to go around and actually shoot at him. As soon as I go around, he instantly shoots at me. So that's what happens. Well, that run was going well. I mean, you know what? Just give me a quick restart. That run was going well, but sadly we couldn't get to HP before we died to some bullshit. So, and I think what really got me there was trying to go after the key boy, which I very quickly changed my mind about, but I was already like a really bad situation. Well, it was also the case of the game, just, you know, some, you know, you are gonna find some bullshit, and that was like pretty bullshit, to be honest. Like, I got instantly sniped as soon as I went on the corner of the pillar. That kind of sucked. It is what it is. I hate this. Please reload. Thank you. There we go. But we're actually playing a lot better. Like, I actually perfected the 2 bosses I fought against, so that's like the biggest deal. Now, admittedly, I did die, so perfecting the bosses didn't matter that much, but I kind of like lost a lot of HP to just bullshit, you know? I lost like half of my HP to just falling in pits. I lost like a couple of HP to bullets I didn't even see. I assume were like bullets that curved around to get to me. And then I died to being instantly sniped. So that was not much you could have done there. A brown chest, I'm probably not gonna open that. Because I do want to get to the oubliette. Even though to be honest, not getting an HP upgrade from perfecting the oubliette boss, actually, wow, that actually got me. For some reason, I thought he couldn't damage me. Because I'm used to actually like dodge rolling those boys. So for some reason, in my brain, I thought he wouldn't be able to damage me. And nope, he definitely can. But that's okay, we're still doing absolutely fine though. I'm not worried about losing like 1 armor. It's like very, very minor. The biggest thing is being able to perfect the boss. And that's the boss. Not gonna do that right now though. If it is a Gatling girl, I give us like a very, very high chance of perfecting it. If it is the twin boys, that is a bit more difficult. It requires me to have a decent gun. If I don't have a decent gun, I will struggle a little bit to perfect them. However, I have perfected them with like default damage, so it's not that bad, but you know, I would much rather have a better gun though. Let's see what happens here, I guess. Now, I know there are some ways you can like force a gun from the chest instead of a passive. I know that is something like that, but I do not know how to actually do it. So I think it's like if you don't pick up the other chest, then the first chest you open is gonna be a gun. Or maybe you need to break the other chest to force the other chest to be a gun. I'm not entirely sure. So I'm not gonna worry about that, but that might be something important that I should look into, right? I mean, this is pretty major to actually force like the good chests to actually give you guns. So you like actually have something decent to fight the boss with. Let's see what the chest is. It is a blue chest. I mean, it's not like I have a choice, right? And this gun absolutely sucks. I'm probably not even gonna use it during the boss fight. I'm probably just gonna fight the boss with a regular gun. I'm not even gonna use that to like clear rooms. That's how bad I think that gun is. You just gotta like actually ignore it. I have tried using it before. I have not managed to make it work, so... Do I want to go to the oubliette? To be honest, right now I kind of feel like I don't get that much from going to the oubliette. Well, the previous run, I lost the run going to the oubliette, even though I did perfect the boss. So, I'm not entirely sure. Well, I only have one key actually, so I can't actually go to the oubliette. The boss might drop a key. To be honest, I'm kind of like really thinking about buying the trunk gun just so I have something for the boss fight, but I don't know. Our previous run was very blessed. This run is very cursed. This is a bad start, but we'll see what happens. Alright, it's the two boys. So like I said, I don't expect myself to perfect them because I have the starting gun, so... As much as I have perfected them before, it is very difficult with default damage. But we'll see what happens. So far so good. Do need to get rid of the... I hate that the regular enemies took 3 bullets to kill. I hate that. That is so bad. Like... I don't know, my dudes. I do not know. I don't see ourselves managing this. I mean, look at the situation right now. It's really bad. Yeah, that goes to perfect. But that's okay. I can still perfect bosses on the 2nd and 3rd floors. It really just depends on like getting a half decent gun at some point in the game. And I hate this. Like, I'm trying my best, but they really got me in like a really bad, like, tight spot right there. Couldn't do much about that. Do I want to force them to change phase? I think so. I'm not entirely sure which phase is more difficult, actually. I really hate that it takes me 3 bullets to kill the ads that they spawn. Like that is very frustrating. This phase might actually be a lot easier. So, alright, I guess my strategy for this boss fight now is gonna be to force the second phase as quickly as possible, I think. Like, this feels way easier than what I was having to handle before. Alright, I understand. So that's what I've been doing wrong in this fight, I guess, is I've been trying to make the second phase last as little as possible, when in reality, it's actually the easy phase. Like, just make it last for longer and you'll be fine. Well, I did not get a key from the boss fight. I think buying the trunk gun is better than opening the chest, so I'm gonna do that. And sadly, we're not going to the oubliette. It is what it is. Well, how do I feel about this floor? I feel like it was really bad. Really bad. We didn't get anything. Actually, anything. I think we just kind of like lost resources through the whole floor. I'm really not happy about how this is looking, but you know. Offer tributes, 10 coins. The gun gods. I think it's not good. I've offered a tribute to that thing before and I didn't even notice what it does. I think what it does is sometimes you shoot extra bullets, but it's like very rare. So I don't feel like it's worth anything, to be entirely honest with you. How am I supposed to do this? Like, excuse me? Oh, okay, I see. I was worried they were gonna be like synced up, but they're not. So, I mean, I dodge roads, but oh, you can actually do this. Alright, that makes a lot more sense. Well, it's nice to get a key. Be needing one of those. Maybe I should switch guns to fight this boy. Maybe that might be a good idea, but well, I guess it doesn't matter anymore. Well, I did not yeah, no, just get stuck on the thing. That's absolutely fine. I dodge rolled that, excuse me? You know what? This run is just cursed. I don't want to be on the second floor with the G4 weapon. I'm sorry, but I don't want to do that. Alright, let's forget any of that happened. And let's just move on. And that's like one of the things I kind of like don't like about Gungeon. And I do love the game. I'm like pretty addicted to it at the moment. But that's one of the things I don't like about the game. It just feels very like RNG to me at this point. And that's because I'm bad, admittedly. Well, here we go. Excuse me, keyboard? What are you doing? There we go. I don't know. This is like the key got stuck. BSD, big shotty gun. So I guess that's a perfect for the boss fight. Well, thanks. But yeah, I feel like the game is it feels very RNG to me right now. Like very reliant on RNG. Because it's just like, the default guns, they are like just way too bad. Like they do fine on the first floor, but when you get to the second floor, when you get to the boss fight, you know, you definitely want something different. Now, admittedly, I could have handled the boss fight a lot better, and now I know how to handle it better, but my problem there wasn't even the boss fight, was just being on the second floor and having like absolutely nothing. Oh, that's not true, I had the trunk gun. I refused to use it, so I guess that was my mistake. But, well, whatever. I just felt entirely cursed on that run. So I'm just restarting this and we're gonna be fine. I don't want to waste the whole night. Here's the thing. I just don't want to waste my whole night doing runs that are absolute garbage, you know? That's what the quick restart button is there for. So when you get into bullshit like that, you can just like, nope, and opt out of it. So I like assume that's gonna be our access to the oubliette, the second key we just got. We're still gonna need to buy one more, but like that should be absolutely fine. Which is nice. I do love going to the oubliette. I'll go to it like as much as I can. I would definitely like skip chests to go to the oubliette, I think. Even though the boss does not give us an HP upgrade when we perfect it. I still think it's worth it regardless. I'm happy that we preserved the water barrel there, because if we lose the water barrel on the fireplace room, we still have that other one, so it's a bit far. It can take a little bit to get to the fireplace room, but that's okay. This should be the second chest. I'll probably, yeah, I'm not gonna even like, not even gonna worry about it. Just give me, well, HP, I guess. All right. I don't even know what the junk is useful for. I know you can sell it on like the merchant that buys like anything. You can give him junk and he's gonna give you like money. But other than that, I don't know if there's any utility to the junk. So I guess the HP is better. Though I will say I do not intend on losing the HP I have. So that might actually be useless as well. See what we have here. Unfinished gun is really bad. I don't think the amulets are that good. I think they're like defensive, like protection or something. So I'm not gonna like, I'm gonna buy the key, but other than that, I'm good to go. Looking for the boss fight and the fireplace room. This is the fireplace room. No enemies. That's very kind of you. I guess we don't make money if we don't fight the enemies, but that's okay. That's the oubliette. Still trying to find the boss fight though. If they had another key for sale on the shop, I would definitely open that other chest, but that's the boss. Let's clear everything though before we go there. Just to make sure we're getting everything we can, like all the advantages we can. Maybe not shoot the table. We got a little bit more money. Quite a lot of money, actually. The nice thing about the oubliettes, too, is that it also allows us to actually get enough money to buy the prime primer. So I'm looking forward to that. I have never used this gun before. I don't know if it's like a charging gun or whatever, but we'll see. Gatling gun. No, it's the two boys. Alright, so I know what I'm gonna be doing here. Alright, it is a charging gun. Just skip to the second phase as quickly as you can. I'm trying to make this gun work, but I'm not entirely sure. Alright, I see now. Alright, I understand. It's actually dealing all the enemies in the room. Excuse me? Alright. Like I said, when the game gives you something, it does become a lot easier. Now, admittedly, I didn't need this much. Like, this is really broken, but thank you. So, there we go. We got the HP upgrade. I only have 2 keys. You only sold 1 key. I could buy the amulet, but like I said, I think I would rather save the money to get the... Wow, that sucks. To get the... What's the name of it? Well, the prime primer. There we go. That's the thing I need. The prime primer. So save your money for that. So let's go down to the oubliette. And we should have enough, just as like we clear this floor, and we should have enough to actually like buy a key and still buy the prime primer. So, pretty good stuff. Well, let's go. Now, admittedly, I am using the default gun at the oubliette, which I'm not very excited about, but that's okay. If we get to the chests quickly, it shouldn't be that much of an issue. But it will depend how quickly we get to the chests, I guess. It can take a while, and the longer it takes, the higher risk we are at. Doing okay so far, though? Well, I mean, this was a pretty easy room. Compared to some of the rooms you can find at the oubliette, that one was, like, very, very easy. Be careful with the poison. Good stuff. Well, this enemy is really easy. You don't even need to dodge. You just stand still. They only get difficult when there's like other enemies in the... Excuse me? Oh, okay, you can't stay there. Alright, I understand. But it is very frustrating though, how like I lose so much HP to like stuff that I'm like, what? Like, what happens? I hate the bullets that cover rounds. Like, they actually... No, yeah. It was my entire HP. You know what? Just do that. Like, I'm not willing to lose all of my HP on this room. I need a gun though. Like, this is a bad situation. Don't get me wrong. This is a really, really bad situation to be in. You don't want to be in the oubliettes with like using the default gun as the room clearer. Like, it does make it like a lot more difficult, as you can probably tell. But, you know, we just need to get to a chest. It's just, as long as the game doesn't hide the chests at like the very corner of the map, we'll be okay. But we'll see. So far, no good. Well, there's the shop right there, so that's something. But I don't know if I'm gonna buy a gun though. 3 keys. 30 each. I mean, I should buy at least one, so I don't go around with like nothing on me. Cause I have had before like lost one of my chests. You know, you should know you can't actually move when you dodge roll. So what I was trying to do there was like actually impossible to do in this game. So it's my bad. But yeah, like I'm just struggling because I'm using the default gun. If I was using like literally anything else, I just wouldn't be struggling. Because the enemies would actually die. But the problem right now I'm having is just having the default gun. I put myself in so many situations that are like just bad because I can't avoid them. Alright, green, I'll do it. It's not a gun. Shower razor, what? The puzzle box plays beautifully melodic tones. It is solved. Knows what mysterious wonders it contains. Excuse me? Excuse me? I hate this. You know what? Fuck that. To be entirely honest with you, fuck that. As much as I want to save money for the Prime Primer, I need a gun. So I need to buy the key so I can actually open the chest. And I hope the next chest is like something that actually helps me. And this is what I'm saying when I'm like complaining about the RNG in the game. It's like you get into situations like this and you're like, well, if I had a gun to clear rooms, I wouldn't be losing so much HP, would I? Well, in this room, I would still be losing HP. But then, I wouldn't be at half HP, you know what I mean? This is my biggest problem right now, is being at half HP. I guess I'm just gonna use the BFG now. Or BSG, whatever the name of it is. I swear to God, I pressed the spacebar to blank, but it did not go through.
Good evening.
For some reason... Hello, Malipan. Good evening. For some reason, the game has kind of like a delay whenever I use the spacebar or the dodge roll. So... You probably could hear the click of the spacebar, but it did not go through and I died, so...